Well, it's another cold day, cold and windy, and late start. I had to go to City Hall. I want to talk to him about taxes have the previous owner's name involved in it also, but they say that's just an overlap. I just want to make sure he's not still attached to this property. So that was good, and I wanted to pick up paperwork for applying for electrical permit and building permit and all that stuff when the time comes. And I had to go to Tractor Supply to finally get hydraulic fluid to top off the tractor. It's been working fine. I just want to get it topped off. So I got that in a funnel, so I'll top that up today and get working. But pretty wild seeing the yard with no dumpster for the first time. It'll be back shortly. They're just dumping it and bring it back. This next load would be mostly all construction debris. But it's pretty satisfying seeing a big open space. We're getting there. A bunch of that's trash that's gonna go in there, except for not the manger setup. One of my buddies wants that, so some of that'll go in. I'll do some more cleanup over there today. Probably start working around the back of the house and whatnot. And they'll be here to take the asbestos tiles out of the breezeway early tomorrow morning. So yeah, so I'm gonna get to working on the tractor and get that topped off and just start doing stuff. Let's see what I end up doing today. what was it? Johnny Cash had the song "One Piece at a Time." The caddy that he built over the years, sniping stuff from the dealership. Not a huge progress today. Like I said, got here late with all kinds of other stuff going on and whatnot, but got all that stuff that was in front of the garage all sorted. There was all debris in the ground and paint cans and all that stuff, so I got some of the paint cans sorted. Luckily, some of them were totally dried up, and when they're totally dried up, you can just crush them up, throw them with the regular trash. It's when they're liquid you can't throw them in the trash. So some of them were all dried up, so that's a blessing. The rest of them I stacked in the back of the garage until I get them all gathered and see where I gotta bring them. There's a town day where I can bring them in or something like that. So basically this is what we got done today. I got that smoker, cooker, grill thing dragged over into the scrap metal pile. That thing actually rolls surprisingly well. And that Craftsman vise that's mounted to it, I gave that thing a couple of whacks with the hammer the other day, and the thing just started working. And the wheels on this thing actually rolled. So, I don't know. Does that mean I keep that around for like the chop saw and the table saw when I start working, and I can roll it in and out of the garage? It's a good working height for stuff like that. It's plenty wide enough for both of them. I don't know. We'll see. I'll decide. It'll be a little while before the next scrap run, so I have a little time with that. But yeah, so got all that scraped down and dug out, thrown in the trash, sorted stuff in the scrap metal, stuff in the trash and whatnot. And the breezeway, that still had a bunch of debris in there, so I got that all cleaned up and ready for the asbestos guys tomorrow morning. And they're going to be here at 7 in the morning, so that's good enough for them. That's where Mike went through the floor. Mike wrecked my house. Yeah, I'm sure it was Mike. But yeah, so hopefully all this in total to pull up these tires and dispose them is going to be a total of, I think, $4,500. Yeah, I think it's going to be $4,500 by the time the first inspection to see what was there, $500, and I think the clean out's going to be $3,500, and then they have to have a independent company come in and re-inspect it afterwards to make sure they did a good job, and that's another $500. So I think in total it's $4,500 for a like 8x12 square room, and most of the tiles are already free from the floor. Whatever, can't control it. That's stuff that I can't do myself, that's regulated and all that jazz. So it is what it is. But yeah, so that's a little satisfying. I gave the driveway like a rake and a sweep most of the way, so that's pretty satisfying. More scrap metal over there, and yeah, so that's a little more satisfying to come into. And then there's just a scrap pile that's growing. And I got to be here at 7 o'clock in the morning to meet the asbestos guys, so I'll be probably hitting it pretty hard all day tomorrow, so that'll be good. Tomorrow should be a pretty productive day. And yeah, and I'm losing the sun, so I'm gonna go, and I think I'm just gonna grab a hotel local tonight and not drive all the way back and leave at 5 o'clock in the morning to be down here for 7. But we'll see where I land. Anyway, hope you guys had a more productive day than I did. But every little step counts. And thanks again for watching.